as we just seen our President Barack Obama, as he's talking about getting the young people to get involved in educating and coming back and doing educational work in the community and helping them get through college. And that's a good plan because people need to reinvest in the community, you know. I know Giuliani called, I guess he did it in a sarcastic way, when he was running for president, he said Barack Obama was a community organizer. But when, you know, and it was supposed to be some kind of joke, but the truth of the matter is the whole country is a community. There's each little made up community. That's right. You know, that's right. That's what we made up of. You see, we got made up of monsters, aliens. We made up of a community, you know. And there's a Hispanic young brother out there in the state of California representing himself so good. Barack asked him, the president asked him what he wanted to be. He said, I want to be a police officer. That's right. So, you know, perhaps maybe we get some better police officers.
And we need.
And which we need, you know. Like, see, when you got a pain and you talk about something, you're not just talking about it just to talk about it. You're talking about it because somebody caused that pain. And, you know, I just learned that, Al Sharpton, Reverend Al Sharpton was in Staten Island, I believe, protesting against a racial beating last week. And from what I understand, one of the people that helped give the racial beating was, he was a police officer. You understand? Out of uniform, you know. So, you know, we need to have people that's really, really out for the community because, see, we got to get back. We can't have a no-frills community where nobody cared. There was a time when the police lived on your block, you were certain that things would get done, you know what I mean? People felt secure, you know what I mean? And we got to reinstate that, you know, because somehow we have drifted. But today, I'm yielding my sermon today for community work, which this is community work. I'm at a house in Scotch Plains, and the young lady and young man here are doing good work with veterans. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Eula Andrews.
Eula Andrews, okay, and you?
And my name is Charles Andrews Jr.
Charles Andrews Jr. All right, now who wants to start? I guess we yield to the young lady. Ms. Andrews, what inspired you to do this work, and how long have you been doing this work?
I've been doing it at least about 20 years. And I was described by another person that was doing the work and was helping people. And I was inspired. My mother, she had a house, and she shared her house, helping people. Okay. So I was always around other people.
Sure.
But I'm sharing my house with veterans, and they're all men. And like I said, I've been doing it for 20 years. And because I enjoy helping the veterans, they're all disabled veterans.
Sure, sure.
And homeless veterans. And connected with the hospital. And they need medication.
All right.
And I'm like
surrogate family.
Yeah, that's
surrogate family. That's right.
That whatever the doctor says each patient needs, each one is different, and I usually handle that need.
Now, what is the procedure for them to come? Do they just knock on the door, is word out, or do you actually go through some kind of channels?
Well, I go the hospital.
Okay.
The Veterans Hospital. They're sent here. You know.
Is there one here in Plainfield in the Scotch Plains?
No, it's
Lions,
and the other one is in Orange, East Orange.
Orange on Tremont Avenue. That's still there. Okay, I got it.
And it's sort of done on a referral basis.
Okay.
From
you
the
see,
doctors.
Again, the VA hospital cannot house these veterans. They cannot keep them long term. They provide good service, good medical service and care for the American veterans.
Sure.
But in terms of long care stay, they can't do it. So they reach out to community homes,
Oh, okay.
such as this one. They reach out to community homes, and this my mother's been doing this since the early '80s. She provides boarding, room and boarding, the laundry, make sure they take their medication correctly.
Sure.
And I myself seen in the VA have seen remarkable difference in when a vet first comes here versus when he leaves.
Okay, now what is the staying period?
Now see, that's it. There is no particular termination date. They're here until we can no longer care for them. Right now, as long as they're not like completely like wheelchair bound, they can stay there as long as they like. Because they travel back and forth to the VA center every day. Yeah, every day.
They go to the hospital either in Lions or
That's right.
or Orange.
The bus comes right here,
Okay.
and in a couple of other spots in Plainfield, and picks them all up. People might have seen it in the community. It's a large blue bus. They call it the Bluebird.
I think I have seen it, and I thought, I think I saw it, and I thought that it was a senior citizen.
Some of them are. Some
Okay,
of them
some
are
of them
senior.
are.
It's a lot of senior citizen buses.
Right.
Yeah, but-
So the Bluebird they call it.
That's right. And it picks the veterans up. They go up to the hospital. They go for their daily treatment. They go for diagnosis. They go for where the doctors reevaluate them
Sure.
on a continual basis.
Sure.
And their needs on a continual basis. Sometimes a veteran's medication has to be adjusted.
Okay.
You see, during periods of war, traumatic things happen.
Sure, without a doubt, yes.
And we're seeing this, Reverend, Zachary, to more younger and younger veterans these days.
Yes.
And so the need for the service and the care that we provide is just grown phenomenal.
Well, the other day, a few weeks ago, rather, I saw the program where the veterans was coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan.
That's right.
A lot of them didn't have legs anymore.
Right. Absolutely.
And one program I saw, a young lady said, he said his wife gonna leave him, and she agreed. She said, I'm out of here, and he's got no legs. It happens a lot, and so what can we do as a community to bridge the divide and the gap and to create more homes like this right here?
Well, right now, I'm looking for a larger place so we could house more.
Okay.
I'm only this is a out care patient. It's for the veteran.
Sure.
So they are in need
Wow.
for a lot of this. And when you think about our veterans, how they want to live,
That's right.
and they want to be a part of the community.
Sure.
They that's all they ask for.
With quality care.
With quality
Yes.
care.
Quality, that's so important. Just a couple of weeks ago, the mayor of Scott Springs, and I like to give her kudos, veteran, Reverend Zachariah. She heard somehow, Nancy Malul is her name,
Yes.
Mayor of Scott Springs, heard of the house, heard of what my mother's been doing for all these years,
Wow.
contacted her, and for Valentine's Day, this past Valentine's Day,
Sure.
gave them a dinner at the church here on Turl Road, the Evangelist Church.
Wow. Okay.
Let me tell you, this dinner was complete with crystal, china. I mean, it was really done fabulously. She heard about what my mother was doing and decided to reach out and extend her hand.
Sure.
She has a community relationships committee that really got together and really put on a host for us that was excellent.
Do the veterans, do their families ever contact you guys?
Yes. Some of them live. Like one particular one lives in California,
Okay.
and some have no families.
Yeah. Sure.
Some have families, but they
Won't contact.
haven't
Right.
seen
Or
them
distant.
or
Sad,
Sad. It's true. Sometimes it's unbearable. They don't know how to handle it. You know, it becomes,
That's
right.
that is so true.
Is the main
that's the main thing.
problem.
And then they got out of contact with them for so long, and you know, and so. Do you guys? I mean, do the state offer you guys anything in terms of incentives to help with the stay and things of that nature? Do they help you? Sure.
And we have Union County comes in, and plus our town, they come in to fire inspect.
Sure.
So
Now, you know, it's so funny that you would ask that question, Rev. Zach. Remember, my mother's been doing this quite some
20
time.
years,
20 something years, okay? And I got to tell you, 20 years ago, I was not for the idea. You understand? I mean, I was a young man who I would bring my friends over, and all of a sudden they would see these
other people.
Yeah,
Other people in the house. Yeah.
like you put other people in the house, and you know, going about, and I thought, you know, in my ignorance at the time, I thought it was embarrassing.
Sure.
I thought, you know. Now I'm with my mother.
Sure.
Now I came to her this year and said, you know, Mom, what you're doing is an inspiration from God.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? People need to help. What Obama's doing is an inspiration.
The president's
and
doing
so
that.
he's doing his part. We must do our part.
We all have to. We all have to do our part.
With my education, I said, well, look, Mom, what we need to do is we need to take this a step up.
Sure.
We need to go nonprofit.
Yes.
We need to ask the community for help.
Sure.
And we need to do a lot more. We need to provide that quality care for these men who fought for us.
Sure.
Who fought for our liberty.
Without a doubt.
We need to provide that quality care to them. And we can do it. She's been doing it for a long time. Her name is Gold with the VA. They send her their very best, but they call all the time. But we can only take so many at this time.
Right.
So right now, we applied for a nonprofit status, and we're now accepting donations.
Sure.
And our hopes are to build a bigger and better place.
If someone wanted to donate, what would they do? What would be the channels? What, you got an internet address or something like that, or what is that?
Yes, we have. First of all, the name of the organization is Focus on Caring.
Focus
on Caring.
Focus on caring.
That's correct.
Organization.
And the PO box is what month?
89, P.O. Box 89,
Scotch Springs, New Jersey. 07076.
076.
Well, you better say that a little bit clearer so they can get it.
So P.O. Box, Focus on Caring. P.O. Box 89, Scotch Plains, New Jersey, zip code 07076.
Now, in terms of, and I hope that people that's listening on Harvest Radio and the internet, Sunday night, again, this is Reverend Zachariah A. Jackson, the Church of What's Happening Now. We normally have a sermon, but tonight we're going to yield a sermon to community. I hope that you can help this family to help others, because, you know, this is a job that all of us really can't do. You know, it takes a nurturing hand to be able to do it, and everybody's not a nurturer. We would be lying here if we said everybody should get into this right here.
That's correct.
You know, everybody can't do every job. You know, there's many other things that they can do that can add, like give donations and things of that nature, or even
donate their time.
Or donate their time, and if someone have a large house, they can donate the house to that.
Clearly.
That would be great.
You know, but we got to
Yes.
speak it. We got to speak it, because you never know who may have what, you know, and things.
It is needed immediately.
The numbers, Reverend Zachary, as again you indicated, we have the Iraq and the Afghanistan wars going on.
Yeah.
We have young men coming back in not only physical disabilities but mental
Psychological.
Yeah, I can't speak enough on that. Now they are receiving help from the medical doctor
Sure.
at the VA. But the housing issue is something. You know, we have many vets out there in the street who are not even aware that they can get that help.
Yes. And let me ask you this right here. I know this town just a little bit. Suburban community.
That's right.
Scotch Plains.
That's right.
Now, the house that you guys probably would need, I'm gonna salute to Sharon Robinson Briggs over in Plainfield,
Yeah.
because